Hey, good morning, everybody. We are here in the Central Florida area just as the sun is getting ready to come up. As you can see, it's pretty spectacular. Waiting to see. I know once the sun actually starts coming up over the trees over there, I think it's going to be pretty amazing. One of those, oh my God, kind of sunrises. Sometimes people are telling me that they enjoy the sunsets. I enjoy sunsets as well, but sunrises fill my heart, and the reason that they do is because it's the start of a new day. What a blessing it is to be able to wake up and to just feel the energy, the vibration of the earth beneath my feet. I'm standing here with no shoes on, standing grounded, and I've been here for a little bit. The normal place that I would go to, well, there's a couple places, but the place that I was intending to go to, they had the gates closed off, saying that it was under construction. So I had to find a new place, which this is a pretty awesome place here. I don't know if you can see, but these are strawberries. So just look at that. Look at that. All these strawberries out here. Right now they got the strawberry fest going on, but these poor guys seem to have gotten missed. Anyway, I wanted to talk about how we talk to ourselves, because it's very important that when we recognize that we're saying non-serving things to ourselves, such as, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh, I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough. I'm not fit enough. Blah, 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 blah. All those things. I don't want to keep saying it because I'm not about that. But it's important to catch yourself when you're saying those types of things to yourself and flip that. It's called a flip switch. I think that's a true term. It's one that I used. I learned it, I believe, from J.B. Glossinger. But the thing of it is when you're thinking those thoughts, either you're saying them out loud or just in your head, switch those out for, I am good enough. I'm smart. I'm pretty enough. I'm enough. And make sure that you say those kinds of things to yourself. The world out there is bad enough with telling everybody how they're not enough. And it really irritates me. It pisses me off. We don't need to do that to ourselves. Definitely don't need to do it to ourselves. We need to lift each other up. We need to lift ourselves up. So when those thoughts come to mind, switch those around and be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. I mean, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fail. You're going to fumble and fall. We all do it. They're learning opportunities. That's all those are, because nobody gets everything perfect the first time around. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, where's the joy in that? If the first time, like when you were a little baby or whatever, and the first time you went to walk, you just stood up and boop, 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 you're running all over the place. That's not how it worked. You stood up, you wobbled, you teetered, you tottered, your eyes got big, your mouth probably went really wide open, you reached out for help, right? And then maybe the next time you stood up a little bit longer, were a little bit sturdier, and look at this, I'm standing up kind of a thing. And then the next time you stood a little bit more, stood a little bit longer, and then you decided to try to take your first step. And that first step, you stepped and you fell, but you got back up. And then you step, and you fell. And then you got back up, and so on and so forth. Next thing you know, mom's chasing after you because you're running around like a crazy kid, running into the corners of the table and stuff. So, I just had this vision of my daughter when she was little, and she grew so fast. It was crazy. Anyway, I guess all kids do that, right? They just grow so fast. But she stood up, and when she stood up, she used to be able to stand up under this countertop, and when she went to stand up, she stood up and she smacked her head on the bottom of this countertop. It was pretty, I mean, obviously she cried and everything, but that was the thing that came to my mind when I was telling that. But anyway, so yeah, be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself, give yourself love. Don't put yourself down. I mean, you're an amazing person. You've got so many fantastic qualities, so many fantastic characteristics. I'm sure that if you took the time to just sit down and think of all of your talents, all of who you are, mentally, physically, emotionally, what your beliefs are, if you took the time to just write them down, you would actually see just how an amazing person you are, and that you matter. You do matter. A lot of people question sometimes as they're going through life struggles if they matter, if they have a purpose, and the answer is absolutely yes. Absolutely. The fact that you were born in itself is like 1 in 4 billion or something like that, that you were born. That's craziness. So obviously, yes, you have a purpose. Your purpose is to live and to experience, and then obviously, give back to society, to contribute, and whatever way that feels for you. And that's going to change over time as well. So don't feel like, oh, well, how I feel today is how I'm going to continue to feel 7-10 years down the line, because literally as a person, biologically, your cells replace themselves every 7 to 10 years, from head to toe. You're a totally different person. So your purpose, your feelings, your emotions, some things, yes, will stay the same, but you are going to change as a person. So just know that like the fibers of a blanket, that's what you are to the world. You're one of those fibers. And when you look at things like that, you're like, okay, well, look at all the fibers, they're all, but the fibers create the big blanket. But you know what? Think about it like this. Imagine if that fiber got cut, and slowly, there's a deficiency, a deficit. There's a defect in the blanket now, and so yes, you matter. You matter. If you're going through struggles, please know that you are not the only one who is going through your struggles. There are people out there who are going through similar situations, who've been through similar situations, who will go through similar situations. So just know that that is not the case. And I'm going to sit here and wait, because for some reason it looks like the clouds are really moving in for some reason. Maybe it's because that's how the world works. But it looks like we might not have the fabulous sunrise I was hoping for. I'll stick around if it happens to come up between these clouds and be as just amazing as I hoped it would be. I'll take some photos and post those. But in the meantime, I do hope that you have a fantastic day, fabulous day. Today is Saturday, September the 12th, 2020. Going to be the best Saturday, September, or did I say September? Good gosh, what the heck? All right, today is Saturday, March 12th, 2022. The best Saturday, March 12th, 2022 of your lifetime, regardless of what you decide to do with it. So please try to make it the best one you possibly can, in that you're giving of yourself and giving to others. All right, you guys have a marvelous day. Bye-bye.